Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to create glass sphere effect in Photoshop. And also we will dive deeper into using elliptical marquee tool for making selection, applying spherize filter, applying curves, and creating highlights and shadows with the use of curves. So let's get started. So to create a sphere glass effect, the first step we're going to do here is we're going to create a selection on the background layer with the use of elliptical marquee tool. Alright, so to find the elliptical marquee tool, go to the second tool, first, second, right click on it, and then you're going to find there the elliptical marquee tool. And then now let's create a selection from the part that we want to select. So I want to create a selection here on our subject. So I'm going to click and drag to create a circle. If the circle is not that perfect, hold shift to create a perfect one. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. We're going back, so we're going to create a duplicate layer of this selection. So to do that, with this round selection, and with that background layer selected, press Ctrl plus J. There you go. Now this will be our glass sphere. Now with that glass sphere layer selected, I'm going to press Ctrl and click on the thumbnail of it for us to bring back the round selection. There you go. Then let's add the spherize filter. So go to the menu bar, go to filter, go to distort, and under distort, find spherize. Okay, so click that. For the amount, set that one to 100% and to the mode of normal. And then hit OK. There you are. I still want to double the filter here. So still with that glass sphere selected, let's go to the menu bar. So instead that we're going to do the same thing that we did, because we already applied the spherize filter, just click on filter, and then you're gonna see here the previous effect that you used. So just click that, spherize to double it up. There you go. And then next step here is I'm going to deselect this one, press Ctrl plus D. And then get the move tool or press V for the shortcut key, and let's bring it to the middle. And then the next step here is we're going to add the shadows and the highlights with the use of curves. Alright, so going on to the adjustment layer icon here at the right bottom corner of the screen. Yes, click on this adjustment layer icon and then choose on curves. So under the histogram, I'm going to create a point here in the middle, and this will be for the shadows. So I'm going to click and drag it down to darken the image. All right. So you will notice here that all the images are affected. So for us, that the glass sphere will be only affected by the effect. All you have to do is to click this clipping mask icon, and there you go. Okay, now let's invert this thumbnail. Let's turn it to negative mask by selecting on that layer mask. Press Ctrl plus I to invert that, and it already turned into a negative mask. And then let's get the brush tool, or B for the shortcut key. For the brush options, I'm gonna make use of a soft round, and then for the opacity of 25%. Okay, for the size, I'm gonna increase that, and then we can now start creating a shadows on this part. All right, just use the brush. All right, that looks good. Now moving on to the next part will be the highlights. Going on to the adjustment layer icon, click that, go to curves. Now under the histogram, let's create a point here in the middle, but this time we're gonna do the opposite. Let's make it brighter by click and dragging this one, going up, and then just what we did, select on the clip mask icon, there we are, and then click that layer mask. Let's invert that to turn to a negative mask. Press Ctrl plus I, there you go. Press B for the brush tool, and let's add highlights on this top part of this glass sphere. All right, now that's looking better. All right, and there you go. Now let me show you the before and after. So this one is the before, and this one is the after. And that is how to create a glass sphere effect in Photoshop.